Question 30, we have 8a all squared. Again, what does the squared sign mean? It means you're multiplying everything in the bracket by itself 2 times. That becomes 8a multiplied by 8a. Now this is the same thing that we have been doing for the past couple questions. First you multiply the coefficients and then you look at the index of those that have the same base. So 8 multiplied by 8 is not 16 but 64. And then a multiplied by a, remember, is understood to be to the power of 1, and since we are multiplying of the same base, you add the powers, so that's 8 squared, that's 64a squared, and that's d. Now if you find that these videos are going too fast for you and you need it to be slower, click the link below, subscribe, join my email list, and for my signature course, I am taking my time while I'm teaching. I'm not rushing, right? These are past paper solutions. When you do past papers, it is expected that you already understand the topic, right? If you want at a slower pace, understand the topic and then do the past papers, you need to subscribe below, join my email list, purchase a signature course when it is released. If it is already released when you're looking at this video, take it before the special ends. When the special ends, it goes all the way back up to the original price. All right, Christmas is such a great time for me. I love Christmas, clearly. Okay, so let's don't get distracted. May, June 2016, paper 1, question 26. If x is equals to minus 2, y is equals to 3, t is equals to 2, then x over y to the power of t equals what? X over y to the power of t. That's an ugly bracket. X over y to the power of t. Wherever we see x, we are putting negative 2 over y, which is 3, all to the power of t, which is 2. Again, anything to the power of 2 multiplied by itself 2 times. Anything to the power of 3 multiplied by itself 3 times. Anything to the power of 100 you multiplied by itself 100 times, right? No matter how many times I say that, I don't know why students still forget. So if you are a student that forgets, please write it down 100 times to make sure you don't forget in the exam. We have negative 2 over 3 multiplied by itself 2 times. Now a negative and a negative. A negative and a negative is a positive. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. 4 over 9. January 2016, paper 1, question 25. We have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n all over a to the power of q. That's a to the power of m plus n all over a to the power of q. Now, are we seeing that in the question? No, we are not seeing that. We are partially seeing that here. That is not what we have. So therefore, we have to simplify further. Now, when we are dividing powers of the same base, you subtract. This is a, let me rewrite this. That is the same thing, okay? I just, instead of this type of division sign, I put this type of division sign. So it's the same thing, right? Is equals to, remember, same base, you are dividing, you subtract the index. So you have to subtract this and this. You get a to the power of m plus n, take away q. Are we seeing that? Yes, we are. So the answer is D. I did a lot of past paper questions, but all paper ones. If you want more, you know what to do. Okay, so this is January 2014, paper 1, question 23. The product of a number P and its reciprocal may be written as. Now, we know by now what product means because we did it before. Product means to multiply. Therefore, the product of P and its reciprocal. Now, reciprocal simply means you're putting 1 over P, right? So the reciprocal of A is 1 over A, the reciprocal of 2 is 1 over 2, the reciprocal of P means 1 over P. So the product of P and its reciprocal may be written as what? Oh, we just have it there. Where is it? Click it here. C. Now, this is a binary operation question, but as you can see, we have a little bit of exponents and indices there, so that's why I included it. Now, I will do some more videos on binary operations in the future. Maybe near, maybe far, all depends on what you do. Okay, so we have M, ugly M again. So we have M star N is equals to the square root of, the square root of M squared take away N squared. We have to work out 5 star 3. So in other words, wherever you see M, you're putting 5. Wherever you see N, you're putting 3. The square root of, and so wherever you see M, you put 5. However you see N, you put 3. That's square root of 5 squared means 5 multiplied by 5. We're multiplying 5 by itself 2 times. That's 25. And 3 squared means 3 multiplied by itself 2 times. That's 9. Just in case you came in late, let me write it in the bottom. 5 squared means you're multiplying 5 by itself 2 times. 5 times are 25. And 3 squared means you're multiplying 3 by itself 2 times, which is 9. Please, please, please. 3 squared is not 3 multiplied by 2. 5 squared is not 5 multiplied by 2. I'm not even going to write it on the screen for you to remember that instead of the correct thing. So this is equals to the square root of 25 take away 9. 25 take away 9 is 16. Square root of 16 is 4. Moving forward. Okay, next slide. This is the May-June 2013 question 27. It says if x is equals to 4, y is equals to 2, what is the value of this long algebraic expression? Again, wherever you see x, you put 4. Wherever you see y, you put 2. I'm going to move a little bit faster, okay? So we have x squared plus 3y all over xy. Wherever we see x, we are putting 4. So that's 4 squared plus 3. However, we see y, we are putting 2 all over x, which is 4, and y, which is 2. Simply simplify. 4 squared means 4 multiplied by 4. That becomes 16. 3 2s are 6. All over 4 2s are 8. 16 plus 6 is 22 over 8. Now, as you can see, they are all mixed numbers. So let us reduce this. How many 8s in 22? 8, 16, that's 2. And the remainder is 6 over 8. Now this could be simplified further. 2 into 6, 3. 2 into 8, 4. That's 2 and 3 over 4. So this is the May-June 2011 paper 1 question 7. We have negative a half cube. Now if you realize the negative sign is outside of the brackets, so therefore the cube only applies, which is the 3 on the top, only applies to what is in the brackets, okay? I just said that negative a half cube, the cube only applies to what is in the bracket because the negative sign is outside. So that means you have negative, let me write it over clearer, a half cube. So that's negative a half multiplied by itself 3 times. So that's negative 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, right? Negative 1 over 8, which is E. We are now on the May-June 2011 paper 1 question 27. We have P is equals to M squared all over 2 take away M. m is equals to -3. Wherever you see m, you are putting -3. So therefore, p is equals to, instead of m, you're putting -3 squared all over 2, take away -3. -3 squared simply means you're multiplying -3 by itself 2 times. That means -3 multiplied by -3 all over 2. Now we are simplifying. A minus and a minus is a plus, so this change to a plus. And we have our 3. Now 3 3s are 9, and a negative is a positive. All over 2 plus 3 is 5. That's 9 over 5. B. 10 paper 1, question 23. Two a cube plus 2a all cube. That becomes 2a cube plus, now everything in the bracket has to multiply 3 times. Remember, if we had 5 cube, it means 5 multiplied by itself 3 times. If we had 8 cube, it means 8 multiplied by itself 3 times. Therefore, if we have 2a cubed, it means everything in here has to be multiplied by itself 3 times. Okay? So that's 2a multiplied by 2a multiplied by 2a. Now 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. And looking at the a's now, they're all of the same base, and we are multiplying, and they're all to the power of 1. So you have to add the powers. You're adding all the powers. So that's 8a to the power of 3. Now you can add these two. You can add these two because they are of the same they're the same thing. Let's assume a cubed, represent pencils. You have 2 pencils plus 8 pencils equals 10 pencils, right? So 2a cubed plus 8a cubed is 10a cubed, which is e. Moving on. Okay, 2007, question 8. We have a half all cube, means you're multiplying a half by itself 3 times. A half multiplied by itself 3 times. Alright, so that's a half. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 1 over 8. Right, now of course the numerator remained 1 because 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, right? Revise your fractions. If that is giving you trouble, please revise your fractions. If you want me to do a video on fractions, alright, post in the comment section and request me to do the video on fractions for you. This is the January 2006 question 28. Question says 3 to the power of x multiplied by 3 to the power of y. As you can clearly see, they are of the same base. The rule says when you are multiplying indices of the same base, remember you have to add the powers. So you added n plus m. This is the rule. So we are applying the rule to this question. 3 to the power of x multiplied by 3 to the power of y. The 3's represents the same base, but the 3's means they are of the same base. So that's 3x plus y. Here it is. Not going to say where is that answer. Okay. Moving on. So this is the June 2005 question 28. The expression 2a cubed is the same as I'm gonna write it over because it ended up on my beautiful graphics. 2a multiplied by itself 3 times. We're going to multiply the coefficients with 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. And then we are going to look at the a's, which means they are of the same base. All a's, they are all a's, so therefore they are of the same base. Index is 1. Therefore, we are adding because we are multiplying. So we are adding 1 plus 1 plus 1, which becomes 3. A to the power of 3. Now, if that was confusing for you, I suggest you look at the previous videos where I went into more details. This is the June 2004 question 24. We have a negative 8a multiplied by negative 3b. We are multiplying the coefficients, so therefore negative 8 multiplied by negative 3, a minus and a minus is a plus. 8 3s are 24, and a multiplied by b is simply ab, so the answer is 24ab, which is D. It was nice chatting with you. It was nice getting to know you, and I look forward to sharing more videos with you. Okay, bye.